Hey there! I am so excited. I got up early this morning and I looked out the window and it was just such a beautiful morning. The sun was shining at like, I don't know, felt like it was 5:30. It was early and the birds were singing and I thought, I get to wake up in that very soon. I am just so excited to share with you that I finally have dates set for my trip on the AT this summer. I'm going to be hiking in Maryland and into Pennsylvania to fill in the biggest gap that I have so far left to do to finish the trail. It's about 225 miles. I'm not going to share my exact dates and locations just yet, but I do have them on my calendar, and I'm a big believer that a plan is really just a dream until you have a date on it, and I have a date, so I am just so excited to be getting back on the trail. I'll have about 3 weeks to hike, and as you know, if you've been watching my videos, I've been pretty lazy since I got home, so I'm gonna have to be hitting the trail for some day hikes. I probably won't be able to get out and do much backpacking before that trip, but definitely do some day hikes, hit the gym, do some yoga, and get myself back in trail shape. So I'm excited about that, and over the next few weeks I'll be doing some videos just to share with you the planning process, tweaks that I may make to my gear, knowing that this is a section hike versus a through hike. My gear might be slightly different. I'm hoping to be fast and light and ready to roll. And other things like food, I plan to dehydrate a little bit more of my food and just send regular boxes, every 4 or 5 days probably, as I can just dip into town and grab my stuff and get on. I think that will help me speed up my hiking a little bit, and I'm just so excited for it. So once I am done with that section in Pennsylvania, I will still have a little bit of hiking to do. I'll have about, I think it's 100 miles or so in Vermont, and then some odds and ends in New Hampshire and Maine that I'm hoping I might be able to do in August. I'm just going to have to see how things play out with the business and with other things that are going on, but I am very hopeful that by the fall I will have the whole AT done. And unfortunately, it was so difficult for me to get my head around the fact that I wasn't going to be able to complete it last year and get that thru-hiker title, but I'm okay with that at this point. I just want to actually get all those miles under my belt. And I have been having some conversations with my husband about what might be next. We've got some big family events that are probably going to happen next year, so I don't think I'm going to be able to do the PCT, although depending on timing, maybe that will happen. And because I didn't get to do the whole AT in one fell swoop as I planned, I think that might be in my future again too. I would just love to start at Springer and just hike right on through to Katahdin. Now that I have a lot more experience under my belt, I think that that's much more doable. I have a better understanding of physical limitations, mental challenges, and all that good stuff. So those are kind of the things that are at the back of my mind, but the first thing I need to do is get this little Maryland, Pennsylvania stretch done. And also I have been working on my book idea, which I talked about a while back, and that's kind of still in the ideation stage, I guess would be the best way to put it. I've got a couple different ideas on how I might approach that, so I'm still working through it. And I am also thinking about putting together a video course for people who are planning to do the AT, and I would be curious if that's something that you would be interested in, or if you think that people would like to see that. It might be just a series of, I don't know, 7 or 8 videos going through all the things that you need to know before you start a hike. So logistics, gear, planning, preparation, all that good stuff. So if you think that sounds interesting, please drop me a note in the comments below and let me know. And likewise, if you have thoughts on things that you'd like to see in the next few weeks as I get ready for this Maryland, Pennsylvania hike, let me know and I can try to work those into my videos for it. So I want to thank all of you who've been with me on this journey since almost 2 years ago when I started this channel. So thanks for sticking with me. If you're new, thanks for joining. I'm really excited about bringing those few hundred miles to you from the trail in a few weeks. And I also just want to thank everybody who commented on my last video with my questions about Patreon. It was really interesting to me to read the comments because it was kind of enlightening, and some of the perspectives were not what I had in my own mind, so it really opened up my thoughts on that a bit, and I appreciate that. And like I said, this is just a short video to kind of update you on my trail plans, but stay tuned. I'll have more good stuff coming next week, and if you haven't subscribed yet, please make sure you hit that button down below, click the little bell, and you'll get notified when I post new videos, which is typically every Friday. And I'm thrilled to have you along for the journey. So happy hiking. See you soon.